watch it. It's recording, so don't touch the side. Just hold it there. I'm recording it back. Got a minor offset right there. Right there. So that's a little bit of an offset right there with roots coming through the top. Got a little bit of roots coming in there. That's no more than 1/4 of an inch down there at the bottom.
Okay.
Anytime you have a camera, they can run it right up to it, and it'll make it look like it's freaking 2 inches big. That is roots. That's a root ball right there. There's no tile missing there. I'm floating over it, so my head is about like this wide. So if I'm floating over that, that means that offset's about 1/4 inch. Now that's where I was saying that it needed jetted. Because it does need to be cleaned. Like you got top roots and bottom. You got a little bit of blockage right there, and I see another one right at the edge of the house.
Okay.
There's no breaks. As you can see, I mean, you're looking at the same thing I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
There's absolutely no breaks in that tile.
What, buddy?
Okay.
Oh, hi, guys.
There's your next joint right there.
Okay.
You have a little bit of growth coming around the edge, but nothing major.
Okay. Are you seeing this?
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
All right.
Okay, here is where I said it needed jetted. Right there. Now that's a pretty good size root ball right there, but your flow line is down here on this side of the deal. So everything's flowing around it. It's pushing right around it, but that needs to be removed. That needs to be jetted. That needs to be cleaned.
Okay. Cleaned or what?
Jetted.
What do you mean jetted?
With a jetter. A high pressure jetter that cuts all the roots out on all the joints. There's another seam. It looks like these are 4-foot pieces of tile, 4-inch tile. They're 4 feet long. They're put together on joints, and the joints are movable. So anytime that the earth moves or the temperature and anything changes, shifts, you could have an offset this year, but next year you might not.
Okay.
All right. There's your next one. No breaks, no nothing. There's your next one. No breaks, no nothing.
What's the white? Is it?
It could be a little bit of a grease. I'm surprised.
Okay.
I'm surprised we're not seeing a gasket. And usually you'll see a red gasket, like a rubber band. That's what these tiles are held together.
Oh, okay.
Are gaskets. You have a male and a female side.
Gotcha.
There we spin. Whenever we turn like that, that's a change of direction. So
Okay.
the head of the camera will turn, and that's your change of direction. Okay, there you go. There's a little bit of root ball there. Nothing major. Right. More root ball on your edge, but that's normal. You know, on tile, that's actually normal. The black down there is the flow line. You're looking at it upside down.
Okay.
Still a good seam. Okay, there's another place right there. That's the one when I first said And there's your transition. That's going from your cast iron. You see this darker pipe? That's cast iron. That is right where it goes outside.
Okay.
That is at the outside point where it transitions from cast iron to clay.
And that's what plugs it up every time.
Needs to be jetted, cleaned out.
So is that jet, it's strong enough to cut those root balls, and then it just flushes it off?
And it'll clean up that cast.
Okay.
So you don't think
we're only 26 feet away from there,
problem,
right?
Most of your problem is right there at that end. And if it was jetted out and cleaned correctly, you wouldn't have that problem. A lot of the problem that people have is they can't get a freaking normal cutter through there. I had it down to a spade to get through it.
Sure,
but
that's
if
what
you've
he
seen me going in and out, that's what I was doing, was cutting ruts. That's why I had you turn the water on to try to flush it as I did it.
I gotcha.
But, what you know, I mean, I'll tell you what, I mean, I've been doing this for 25 years, and I am a master plumber, and I'm a master mechanical. I hold both. And this is what I do, is follow people all day long. This kind of crap here. And some people get, you know, a woman wanted me to come over this afternoon. I said, I can't. If I come, it'd be late. I go, I got ones I got to get to. I go, you're not an insurance job, but it'd be late. She called back about 30 minutes later. We were eating. She goes, don't worry about it. I found somebody. They're on their way right now. He wrapped his cable up backwards. It's in the main. And then he cut it and left a job.
He couldn't get it back out.
I was,
Knotted up.
I was wondering if you ever lose that, because I saw you piecing it together. I was like, what if they ever lose that?
We did.
Yeah.
But I retrieved them.
Okay.
I knocked my back out, so I had to go to a smaller machine. My sciatica's all messed up.
Sure.
So I went to a smaller machine. It still has a lot of same torque, but if you know how to use it,
Okay.
that's a whole different ballgame. Same way with the camera. These guys go out with these cameras, and they do more damage. They scare people, and it ain't right.
Okay.
I got a woman over here that they quoted her $8,000 on a Dell, and we got it open. That's what took us so long, because I was over working on hers.
Okay.
You know, and the clog wasn't even where he said.
So who does this
Does what?
cleaning
Jetting?
out the
The jetting?
jetting?
I'll come back and do it. I'll talk to the insurance company. I'll come back and do it.
Okay.
But I'll have to put the jetter out on the outside because it is a gas jetter.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, so we have to cancel the other one because he's going to put in you're going to poke this through with a pull a sleeve through the whole wall.
Why?
Well, he said it was collapsed.
Did you see any collapse?
Oh, yeah.
Did you see any?
He said he couldn't get through. Couldn't
Did you
get
see
through a lot of it.
Did you see any?
No, I didn't.
How far out did you go? I mean, it said it's like 100 something feet.
102 feet, and
So-
it really needs to be opened up out there. There's a problem that needs to be opened up, but I'm sure I can get it opened up for you.
Okay.
What do you charge for doing that?
You're not paying nothing.
Okay, no, I'm not paying nothing. Insurance company's going to do it.
Insurance company.
Okay.
But I'm not cheap. You know, I mean, this hole here, this will be close to $500.
Yeah.
I'm not cheap. I'm not
Well,
the
just
cheap-
for what he's done so far, I've already got to pay him $1,000.
The what?
The other guy, you got to pay him $1,000.
For that.
Okay, here, that's a bunch of bullshit work. That's bullshit. Okay.
Well, he
here's
couldn't.
the thing. Here's the
He
thing.
put the
Here's the thing.
fittings in and they wouldn't fit because of they have to dig up the floor to get the other part in there. They're just the two fittings that he put in there just wouldn't.
This here is crap. No plumber does that. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing is I'm gonna put that on YouTube, and you'll have access to it. You can say, why did that guy come over and be able to do all this? And he showed me it. Where's all the stuff that was falling in?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and you'll be able to take that YouTube deal and say, hey, where's all the stuff?
Don't worry. That's what I do all day long at my other job is fight for bills. I work for...
Collection agency?
No. I work for Warren Buffett. And that's what I do is when we get bad bills, I call them up. And we had a guy come out and charge us a bunch. Said he was here for all these hours. I pulled all the cameras. I pulled all the security footage. I pulled his access badge when he badged in, when he badged out,
See, you
when he
got a
came
T
through the
right
gate.
here, too, and I don't know where that must be that line running from over here. Oh, yeah, because see here it is right there. See it? See?
That's a transition.
Yeah, it's like a Y going right there. But to prove that we're where we're at, because I believe
We're at 10 feet now.
that think the speaker's on. I gotta watch it sometimes because my mouth over. I'll get mad and then I put it online and it's like that, blah, 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 beep, beep, beep.
So now you're in the cast.
Oh, yeah. $1,000.
How often do you have to
Okay, I'm gonna.
blast the lines
Am
with
I,
the gas?
can you see you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I need right there. You blast them, and
What do you, can you put some